away!
Now he's got his motor, he seems to think that nobody else should use the road at all.
Something of a menace, I agree.
I think he might have got something a bit better, with £10,000 as good as in his pocket.
I hear he's going to put up his house for sale.
Yes, and auction his furniture. Not that that'll be much to write home about. A few moth-eaten old tiger skins.
That can only mean one thing.
Exactly. Counting his chickens before they're hatched.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Morning, Mr. Pilson, sir.
You know my name.
Small community, sir. Can't keep much yourself. My name's Weatherby, like my daddy or afore me.
Oh, well, how do you do?
Looking for something for one of the ladies, then?
Yes, well, both, actually.
Both, eh? Anything particular in mind?
Well, I thought something rather like this, but I see that's already spoken for.
No, sir. That were a disappointment. I carved it special, like, for Major General Bartlemy Grayson.
To commemorate himself?
Yes, sir, but he died before he could pay for it.
Oh,
so
dear.
it's going begging, as you might say.
But what about the lettering?
The lead, sir. Oh, they come off easy enough.
Do play. Well, in that case, I'll take it.
A pleasure, sir. And the inscription.
Yes, I have it here.
Oh, thank you, sir. This stone, capital S, was erected by George Pilson in loving memory, capital L, capital M,
Right.
of Emmeline Lucas and Elizabeth Mapp, lost, capital L, at sea, capital S, in 1930, full stop. In death, capital D, they, the lot in capitals, were not divided, capital D.
That's right. Capital. Well, au reservoir. Let me know when it's finished, won't you? Yes.
You sure you won't have another snort?
Oh, no, thank you, Major.
Wonderful stuff. Pre-war.
It's too kind. No.
Huh? Should see the cellars here. Vintage wines. Marvelous. No idea Elizabeth was a connoisseur. Bless her heart.
Major, I really came to say that I've decided to erect a memorial to the memory of Lucia and Miss Mapp.
Have you, by George? To both?
Well, yes, I've thought it over very carefully. And I've decided it should be to both.
Spiffing idea.
Thank you. Something along the lines of the cenotaph in London, as a matter of fact.
Huh? Yes. Huh. Not so large.
Well, it's the same style.
A spiffing idea. Well done.
Thank you. So I was wondering... It'll be placed in the churchyard next week, and the Padre has agreed to make a short address of dedication.
Ah. Never fear, old man. I shall be there.
So I was wondering... You see, the memorial has already cost me £25. And as it commemorates your benefactress as well as my own, I was wondering whether...
Quite. Quite. I see what you're getting at. The thing is, I'm a bit strapped. At the moment, old boy. till all the legal trappings are cleared up. My motor and so on.
Yes, I see. Major, you won't mind my asking, but have you actually moved in here?
No, I don't mind you asking. The answer's yes. I've never been a man to be afraid of chancing his arm quite high.
Well, no, of course, it's none of my business.
My own house is up for sale. Quay high! Aren't you, moving into Grebe?
Oh, not quite yet, no. No, I shall wait until all the legal trappings, as you put it, are out of the way.
Yes. Well, you must do as you see fit. Blasted woman, where is she? Withers!
You've noticed, then?
How could I help it?
Well, I admit to a slight miscalculation. Having done the first name, I had to make the second smaller to get it on the same line.
Everyone's going to think it's my doing.
Shall I do them over again? Both smaller?
No, there's no time. Look, you better take it along to the church and place it just outside the south transept.
Shall be done, sir.
That's 5.
They were lovely and pleasant in their lives, and in their death they were not divided. December, the flood. January, February, March, and soon it will be April and springtime. The two whom we mourn today were as sisters, taking the lead in social activities and dispensing their bountiful hospitalities. They were in the forefront of all artistic pursuits in Tilling. One of them, Elizabeth Mapp, had been known to us for many years. The other was a newcomer, but had wonderfully endeared herself to us in her brief sojourn here. They were swifter than eagles. They were stronger than lions.
Most suitable, Mr. Pilson.
In perfect taste.
First-rate idea.
Every Sunday we shall pass it. And remember.
Well, while we're all gathered together, so to speak, I should like to invite those of you who were nearest and dearest to the two ladies to dine with me today week.
But will you feel up to it, Major?
Up to it?
I think my wife refers to,
Oh, well, I mean, we've just had a memorial service. I'm sure the Padre agrees with me. Back to the daily round.
Where?
Where?
Yes. Where are we invited to?
Oh, Mallard's Court. Perhaps a rubber or two of bridge afterwards. Let me know, will you?
One thing, Mr. Pilson, although I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation.
Yes, I know what you're going to say. Why is Miss Mapp's name smaller than Lucia's?
Exactly.
Mr. Weatherby admits to making a miscalculation.
Did Major Benjy contribute towards the expenses, Georgie?
Matter of fact, no. But that has nothing to do with it.
I'm sure it didn't.
Anyhow, Georgie is behaving correctly, repairing Grebe, paying the servants.
Admirable.
Now, the question is, who's going to accept the Major's invitation?
Oh, come. We mustn't be small. I'm sure he means well.
and maybe it is time we got about a bit more.
Aye. You cannae mourn forever and a day.
And after 5 months, the Padre is speaking Scots again.
Right, Mrs. Wise. So glad you think the living rooms have been brightened up a little.
What I said was...
Ah, yes, quite. Right, Mr. Wise. So sorry you lost.
Luck of the draw, Major. Somebody has to lose.
A very noble philosophy.
Especially since you won.
No.
Jolly decent of you to come, Miss Coles. Not really your sort of thing, is it?
Not anymore, no. Good night.
Very good night to you. Good night, Padre. Well, I do hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Just look at the time.
Tell me, Pilson, what did you think of the Chateau Latour 1918?
Excellent. Yes, Elizabeth always did keep a very good cellar.
God bless her.
Good night.
So glad you could come to my little housewarming.
Housewarming. A very callous nature, I'm afraid.
I just don't understand it. I mean, we should both wait until they are legally declared, well, deceased.
Night. Night. What's time with us?
Getting on for one, sir.
And I shall sleep late tomorrow. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Come along, dear. Oh.
I think we'd better go straight to Mallard's, dear, and have a nice cup of tea.
What a good idea. After that rancorous espresso on the boat.
Then you can telephone Grebe and tell them to send the motor for you.
I shall ring up Georgie, too.
Oh, look. There's the sun just catching the top of the church tower.
So it is. The dear church tower.
Little did I think I should ever see Tilling again.
Really, dear? I never had the slightest doubt.
But if we hadn't bumped into the boat in that fog...
Quite, dear, but we did bump into it. Pity it wasn't British. But drowning beggars can't be choosers.
Look at that. You don't suppose anything has happened?
Oh, no, of course not. It's probably just moving house.
But Major Benjy's lived here for 25 years. Why should he move? Oh, look! A new stone. Who do you think has died?
Good heavens. It's us.
So I observe.
I never heard of such a thing. Very premature of whoever it was.
I'm puzzled to know why my name is in such exceedingly small letters. I call it impertinent as well as premature. I'm sure Major Benjy had nothing to do with it.
Come along, dear. Let's hurry. Think how surprised everybody will be. Come along. Good.
My servants all sleep on the top floor, but they'll hear us if we go on. Listen. I think I can hear someone on the stairs.
Yes, there.
Now, look, my men, what's all this about? How dare you wake me up
How
and...
dare you be in my house?
Oh, my God.
Don't answer, you wretch. You couldn't wait to step into a dead woman's shoes. You had to tear them off my living feet. Out of the way.
Well, Miss Elizabeth.
You heard about I will, did you? Well, it will be revoked. As soon as my lawyer's office is open, I can promise you that.
But where have you been?
On the Gallagher Bank.
The Gallagher.
Fishing.
No, you cannot come in. Off to your own house.
But at least let me say how happy I am.
Get out!
Is that you and Mrs. It is Mrs. Lucas, is it not?
Be off with you.
But Miss Elizabeth, my clothes!
Go away! Shoo! Here's Withers. Withers, we've come back.
Oh, miss, is it you? Oh, fancy.
Yes, it's me and Mrs. Lucas.
What a surprise. Oh, good morning, madam.
Aren't you usually up and about at this hour of the morning?
Oh, yes, miss. But the Major gave a party last night and it went on into the small hours.
A party?
Yes, miss. Dinner and bridge and so on. A housewarming, he called it.
I see. Now, get Mrs. Lucas and myself a nice cup of tea, and then she will be going back to Grebe. Do use the telephone, dear, if you want to.
Thank you, dear.
That man hasn't been sleeping in my room, I trust.
Oh, no, miss. The best spare bedroom.
Then I will tell you what you must do at once. You will take all of his clothes and golf clubs and spirit flasks and everything that is his and fling them onto the pavement outside. Get the housemaids to help you.
Very good, miss.
Then ring up the Major and tell him where he will find his belongings. Not 1 foot will he set inside my house again.
Very good, miss.
After our tea, I shall go and rest for a few hours.
Yes, miss. But where have you been, miss?
At sea, Withers, in an Italian fishing boat.
Fancy.
Morning, Major. Where would you be wanting your milk today? Mallard's or your own house?
Chuck his smelly old boots down there. That's right, in his golf bag, Nabel. No, just drop it. Oh. And girls, hurry up, bring out the rest of his fusty old rubbish.
Who is it? What do you want? What? Who?
It's Lucia. Miss coming home, Georgie.
Oh, my dear. Is it really you?
I'm very pleased to see you back, Matt.
Thank you, Cadman.
Oh, Georgie! Caro! Oh. Georgie!
I thought you were dead.
Now you're both safe. Luncheon at 1, Georgie.
I don't care what I said. My house is no longer for sale.
But, Major,
But me no buts. Not for sale. And send your man round to remove your bloody billboard this morning, do you hear?
Thank you, Withers. Take 2 hen lobsters.
Ready your servants, old man. Now when you shout way high, nobody will come running.
Mr. Pilson, Mapp.
Thank you, Prunella. Oh, it's a miracle.
Georgino mio.
And how well you look. Like a bronzed mermaid from the bottom of the sea.
Grazie. Un poco aperitivo.
Oh, I should say so.
Bubbly, don't you think?
Oh, as it's a celebration, yes. Allow me. Now tell me all.
Not all, Georgie. I'm writing it down now, this very moment.
Oh, come now, Lucia.
I shall take the village hall next week, when all shall be revealed about being marooned on an Italian trawler somewhere near Newfoundland.
But there must be some little bits you won't be able to divulge.
Lots of little bits.
Well, I want to hear those. For instance, was Miss Mapp terribly tiresome all those months?
Tiresome is not quite the word.
Oh.
Difficult, really.
And he's eaten a whole row of my beetroot.
Oh, what does a row of beetroot matter after what you've been through? The details, Mapp, the details.
I shall write it all down and read it out at a big tea party here. But don't breathe a word or Lucia will try and steal my thunder.
But surely there are some bits that you can't mention in public.
Indeed, yes. There are things about Lucia that I'd never dream of stating openly.
We got onto the kitchen table. Yes. Really, a perfect boat. I don't know why they don't make more like it. Oh, no, take it away. I never want to see fish again. That's all we ever ate. Maluzzo. That's Italian for cod.
I don't want to be hard on her, but what would have happened if I hadn't been there? I dread to think.
What did happen? What did she do?
Little off her head, perhaps, with panic. As we were swept out to sea, perhaps you heard her, she shrieked.
Au reservoir. I cried. Just wait till we get back. Hoping someone would hear me.
But we didn't. What on earth did you mean?
Well, of course. That I had discovered Elizabeth in my kitchen.
Hurrah! That's what we wondered.
I am not easily shocked, but there was I, quiet and calm, preparing to meet my maker, with this screaming hyena for a companion.
And
then into blinding fog, tossing and pitching on the waves, and then crash into the side of a ship.
How awful. I wonder you didn't upset.
Gracious, you might have upset.
Oh, no. It was calm by then. We just bumped into it gently. No shock of any kind.
I say, it's a bit unlucky it was an Italian trawler.
No, but I told Elizabeth that they talked in a very odd Neapolitan dialect and that the captain wanted to practice his English.
Oh, clever old you.
Italian rubbish. She was absolutely flummoxed. The captain had to speak to us in English.
And?
I shall write it all down for my little tea party.
Tell me more intimate things about Lucia.
We mustn't judge anybody, and I don't. But oh, the nature that revealed itself.
How?
The Italian crew were a set of very coarse, lascivious men of the lowest type. And yet every day, Lucia used to skip and do her calisthenics on deck in her bare feet.
The nice captain promised to hail any passing British vessel, but we didn't see any.
Oh, and how did you get back?
Oh, that was after we had spent months fishing endlessly and were chugging back to Italy. It was bitterly cold. And Elizabeth snored. She was determined to ignore the tremendous opportunity she was getting while I was learning lots of things. The Italian for port and starboard. That's the right and left-hand side of the ship. And how to tie knots and all sorts of things of an interesting and practical kind.
Then she sat with that sailor or this, with her fingers entwined in his.
No, actually.
And he would pretend to teach her a clove hitch. That's a knot, isn't it? Probably with some improper meaning as well.
And?
Oh, such flirtation. At her age, too. But I don't judge her, and I beg you won't. Thank heavens a British ship appeared in the nick of time before she went too far.
Georgie, you have had dreadful disappointment. All that money.
I haven't. How dare you say that?
Ickle joke, Georgino. Haven't had ickle joke for a long time with melancholy Mapp. Apologize?
All right. But don't do it again. I won't have it.
How gratifying. No, Diver, he's a wretched sponger, and that's all there is to be said about him.
You used to be rather keen on him once.
By hand, miss.
Thank you, Will. There's no answer. It's from him. I think I shall just tear it up.
Oh, no, no, no. You must see what he's got to say for himself.
Shall I read it to you?
Well, of course. Don't be so silly.
My dear Miss Elizabeth, I want first of all to congratulate you on returning to us after privations which I know you bore with Christian fortitude, really.
And?
Secondly, I want to apologize for my atrocious conduct in your absence, which was unworthy of an officer and a gentleman.
And?
Your forgiveness, should you be so gracious as to extend it to me, will do much to mitigate my situation, and so on and so forth.
Ah, I bet he didn't find that easy to write.
And I didn't find it easy to forgive him.
Well, he couldn't very well say more.
Nor, as an officer and a gentleman, could he possibly have said less.
But now that you and Lucia have come back from the grave, Tilling society will fly to smithereens unless we show a forgiving spirit and begin all over again.
I forgive him. I shall ask him to tea in a day or two.
Oh, good. You see, now you have him under your thumb.
Whatever do you mean, dear?
I mean, marry him, Elizabeth. Well, you must know he's been on the point of asking you a dozen times.
I know nothing of the sort.
Oh, Mapp, you are aggravating. Don't you see? You'd be a married woman with a well-controlled husband. And Lucia would only be a widow.
You see, Georgie, I think it is a duty laid upon those who have passed unscathed through tremendous adventures to let others share their experiences.
Well, I couldn't have put it better myself.
In fact, It is in those words that I shall begin my little lecture.
Oh, well, excellent.
Then I shall make some allusion to Amundsen and Stanley, the explorers. I don't think my little homily will take more than 2 hours.
Oh, well, 2 hours?
Or 2.5 at the most.
Well, anyway, you put it together very quickly. Sure.
Well, Aristotle, you know, the purging of the mind.
Oh, yes, of course.
Apart from the fact that Elizabeth will probably be dreaming up something of the same sort.
Oh, I'm sure of it. Every time I go past Mallard's, I see her in the window, reading something or other over to Major Benjy.
No. Has she really made it up with him? After the false teeth business?
Oh, I'm sure of it. The other night, I saw him coming out after dinner and going to lunch the next day. Oh, more to this than meets the eye.
Or the tooth.
Oh, Lucia.
Anyway, can't be anything serious.
Oh, wouldn't be too sure of that.
No, impossible. Such an ill-assorted pair.
The afternoon post, madam. And one by hand.
Thank you, Grosvenor. Georgino, Mio. Oh, delicious complication.
Oh, from Miss Mapp, I what?
You what, correctly. She invites me to Mallard's at 3 on Friday to attend her reading of Lost to Sight.
Lost. Oh, isn't that the...
Exactly. The same day, the same time.
Oh.
She goes on. Major Benjamin Flint has kindly consented to take the chair.
And you'll be in the village hall.
Booked.
With Mr. Wise in command. Oh, dear, how sad.
I must pretend that I haven't received this yet.
And invite her to yours.
That's what I was going to say. And to sit on the platform with me.
No, my dear. I cannot allow you to fatigue yourself any more by reading your vivid account again. I'm sure the Padre will print it in the parish magazine.
What a good idea.
Let Mrs. Lucas elaborate as she may in the village hall.
Which she most certainly will.
But I have heard the truth from your very own lips.
You're not just saying this.
Miss Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Do you know, I mean, have you ever thought about loneliness?
You mean the loneliness of... loneliness?
Exactly.
You rang, miss?
Yes. Withers, will you ask Copland to bring some more logs for the fire?
Very good, miss.
Oh, how lovely to be in a beautiful house. A fire, old friends. Not many words needed. Here is your chota peg, you naughty man.
The trawler we were in was fishing for moluzzo. That is the Italian for our English cod. Now, the Gallagher Bank is here. Was there. The longitude, no. The latitude is 108 degrees.
That's it, yes. This is motoring.
What? It's Benjy Wenjy plighting his troth, or vice versa. Or I'm a Dutchman.
Excuse me, madam. Cadman has asked if he could have a word with you. Yes, of course. Ask him to come in. Yes? Cadman, you wanted to have a word with me?
Yes, thank you, madam.
Nothing, serious, I hope.
Well, yes and no, madam.
Something to do with the roads?
Oh, no, madam.
Tickety-boo, is it?
Very much so. It always puts me in mind of a powerful greyhound that's straining at the leash.
Then it must be something personal.
Yes, madam.
You and Foljam?
Yes, madam.
Change of heart?
Oh, no, madam.
Au contraire.
Where, madam?
You have agreed to put up the banns?
Well, I was wondering, ma'am, if we could dispense with the banns and get married a little sooner.
Yeah. I don't know what the Padre will say.
I thought perhaps if you would have a word with him, ma'am.
What excuse can I give?
I beg your pardon, madam?
What reason can I give for what looks like this unseemly haste?
Well, we would like to get it over with as soon as possible.
Well, I expect it can be arranged.
Thank you, madam.
I shall speak to the Padre.
Thank you very much. Most appreciated.
I hope you find your quarters above the garage to your liking.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Most comfortable.
And Foljam is happy there?
Madam?
I mean, will be happy there?
Exactly, madam.
Whatever you may say, I am a woman of high principles.
I have never suggested otherwise, Lucia. And the higher the better. All I'm saying is that if Miss Mapp intends to marry Major Benjy, surely it is a matter for them to decide.
You mean you don't believe in friendship?
Oh, how can you say such a thing?
If you were about to embark on a mésalliance, would you honestly expect me to stay mum?
Honestly?
Yes?
No.
There you are. Or if I was, wouldn't you be the first to point out the positive dangers?
Well, yes, no.
Which?
No.
Well, I couldn't sleep with a clear conscience if I didn't. What's the phrase?
Put your oar in.
That's not what I was going to say. Ring the warning bell. You see, dear, it is only because we are such friends that I venture to speak my mind.
You've heard our joyful news, then?
Hardly news that one can keep secret, is it, Elizabeth, dear?
From Diva, I expect. So happy for me. She just had to tell every Tom, Dick and Harry.
Thank you, dear.
Well, you know what I mean.
I have heard the phrase before.
The banns will be read on Sunday.
Does the Padre approve?
Approve of what, dear? It's his job.
Elizabeth, I have to say this, and then I shall say no more.
Oh, Lulu, what a shame. What will Tilling do without your wisdom and constant advice?
Sarcasm ill becomes you, Elizabeth, dear.
So what exactly is this Parthian shot?
You might call it the snare of marriage.
Another little talk at the village hall?
Oh, well, if that is going to be your attitude.
With maps and latitude and longitude?
I fully realize, dear, that your life is your own to live. But it can't have been an easy decision.
Why not?
Well, we all know that Major Flint has been a bachelor for a very long time.
From
from the day he was born, actually.
But has nobody, Diver or quaint Irene, for instance, pointed out a certain weakness in his character?
You mean his rabid fondness for Garth?
No, not exactly.
Oh, you mean his enjoyment of a drink or two?
Well, not to put too fine a point on it.
Yes, but when we are married, I shall put a stop to it at once. Or pronto, as you say in Italian.
Then you have discussed the situation?
My dear Lucia, do you think I'm the sort of person to buy a pig in a poke?
Elizabeth, I like to look upon myself as your friend. Don't forget that I, too, was married but a few short years ago.
Oh, dear, is that a warning?
Peppino, as I used to call him.
Of course.
We had a very good relationship.
Oh, Major Benjy and I might do a bit better than that. Who knows what the temperature is until one puts one's toe into the water?
Oh, well, I just thought I'd drop in.
Glass of sherry, perhaps?
Sweet of you, dearest, but no, I have 101 things to do.
But we'll see you at the wedding.
If I am invited, Elizabeth, dear.
Do you have to ask? Au reservoir.
Thank you so much.
Oh, they've got fish there. Very
A menu for luncheon? How original.
Let's have a look.
Lobster a la Rizzo, madam.
Start, everybody.
Almost. Exactly right, Elizabeth, Mia.
Almost. Dear one?
Are you sure you copied the recipe correctly?
Thou speakest in riddles, fair one.
You must pop into my kitchen at Grebe one afternoon when you go for your walk, whether I am out or in, and look at it again.
She insists on teasing me.
And if cook is out, you will find the recipe in a book on the kitchen shelf.
How kind.
But you know that already, don't you?
Thank you, dear. Sweet of you.
Fortunately, we've had the Here we go again. Silly biddies.
Elizabeth mentioned to me that the, elections to the town council will be coming up shortly.
Did she?
Yeah. No matter. And Georgie, the city editor of the Financial Post strongly recommends... not important.
What's that got to do with the town council?
All will be revealed.
Back again. Morning, Miss Cole.
Morning.
Oh, laugh.
Dr. Dobby, please! My canary's had a fit!
Little chap taking a turn again, Mrs. Plasto? Quay high, old man.
Dr. Dobby, please!
One thing is certain. Lobster a la risen will never be served again.
Good morning, Lucia, dear one.
Good morning, Elizabeth. Carissima.
By either Mapp or Lucia.